City Beyond Taxes: How Vanchi Redefined Governance, Responsibility, and Prosperity. Introduction: A city without taxes, by design, not defiance. At first glance, Vanchi sounds implausible. A city where the government provides healthcare, education, infrastructure, and opportunity without collecting taxes. Yet Vanchi is not built on denial of economics, it is built on a redefinition of responsibility. The absence of taxes is not a loophole but an outcome. An outcome of citizens who actively sustain their city and a government that functions not as an overlord or a servant, but as a catalyst. The role of government: from authority to catalyst. In Vanchi, governance is intentionally minimal yet deeply effective. The government does not micromanage lives nor dominate decision-making. Instead, it performs three core functions. Guidance: if a citizen has an idea, business, social, educational, or technological, the government connects them to the right knowledge, mentors, and frameworks to make it viable. Enablement: if someone wants to learn or upskill, resources are freely available: databases, tools, labs, and experts. Support systems: health, education, wealth creation, and infrastructure are facilitated, not controlled. Because the government is not burdened with running every service directly, it does not require heavy taxation to sustain itself. Work redefined: productivity over presence. The traditional concept of spending an entire day performing a single job does not exist in Vanchi. Citizens work a maximum of 2 hours a day in focused, high-impact roles. The rest of the day is spent playing multiple roles, as learners, caregivers, producers, teachers, investors, and community contributors. This diversified engagement ensures resilience, reduces burnout, and distributes value creation across society rather than concentrating it in a few institutions. Food, energy, and daily living: self-sufficiency at scale. Smart food ecosystem: most food consumed is organic and homegrown, cultivated in balcony farms, rooftops, and shared smart farming systems. Every resident contributes time to tending crops. Community cooking is encouraged. Different households prepare different dishes and share meals, drastically reducing food wastage. Energy independence: electricity is entirely free, generated through rooftop solar panels covering the city. Distributed generation eliminates energy bills, grid dependency, and fuel-based taxation. Water efficiency: water follows a three-tier usage cycle. 1. First use: drinking and cooking. 2. Second use: washing and cleaning. 3. Third use: irrigation for crops. This closed-loop system minimizes waste and infrastructure strain. Circular consumption: owning less, using better. Clothing is a shared resource. Citizens rarely buy clothes outright. City-wide rental stores allow residents to book clothing digitally, use it temporarily, and return it. Personal clothes can be rented out, generating passive income. Homes as functional spaces: homes prioritize utility over luxury. Living spaces often host passive micro-businesses such as printing presses, roti makers, or fabrication units, contributing to local supply chains. Zero waste philosophy: responsibility at the source. Waste management in Vanchi is embedded into daily life. Organic waste becomes fertilizer. Packaged food wrappers are returned to shops, manufacturers remain accountable. Plastics are eliminated entirely. Metal and glass are fully recycled within the city ecosystem. Waste is not outsourced, it is resolved at the point of generation. Community as infrastructure: the entire city is divided into 15-minute community blocks, ensuring that essentials, food, healthcare, education, workspaces, and recreation are always nearby. Citizens contribute through community services such as cleaning and maintaining public spaces, road upkeep and beautification, teaching and mentoring, career counseling and skill development. Governance is participatory, not political. Education reimagined: curiosity before curriculum. Education in Vanchi begins with observation, not textbooks. 1. Children are taught to observe the world and identify real problems. 2. Curiosity naturally emerges, guiding what they choose to learn. 3. A free, ever-expanding knowledge database supports self-directed theoretical learning. 4. Schools exist primarily for practicals, experimentation, and real-world implementation of ideas. The goal is not standardized output, but cultivated genius. Preventive healthcare, precision, transparency, and dignity. Healthcare in Vanchi emphasizes early detection and awareness. Constant non-intrusive scanners track vital health indicators. Monthly mandatory health checkups identify diseases at the earliest signs. Citizens are taught to understand and openly discuss health issues without stigma. Early intervention drastically reduces medical costs, eliminating the need for large public healthcare budgets funded by taxes. Citizen investment model, ownership without politics. Instead of paying taxes, citizens invest directly in city services via a unified digital app. Infrastructure, transport, utilities, and public services are crowdfunded by citizens. If you use a bus daily, you can invest in that bus and become a shareholder. A portion of every ticket sold is returned to investors. This model ensures accountability without bureaucracy, maintenance through ownership, participation without political office. Every citizen governs through action, not opinion. Why taxes became unnecessary? In Vanchi, the burden on government is minimal because citizens produce their own food and energy. Communities maintain public assets. Healthcare costs are controlled through prevention. Education is self-directed and resource-efficient. Infrastructure is co-owned and self-funded. Taxes became redundant, not abolished, but outgrown. The core value that holds Vanchi together. Despite its advanced systems and digital infrastructure, Vanchi's foundation is simple. Leave the world better than you found it. This value is ingrained in every citizen. It transforms responsibility from obligation into habit. When people take care of themselves, their neighbors, and their environment, governance becomes lightweight, and taxation becomes unnecessary. Conclusion: a blueprint, not a fantasy. Vanchi is not a utopia born of excess wealth or authoritarian control. It is a city built on disciplined habits, shared ownership, and conscious living. While it is difficult to capture every aspect of life in Vanchi within a single article, one truth stands clear. A tax-free city is possible, not when governments do more, but when citizens do better.